Hello students, in this video we'll see about sentences and its types. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. These mangoes are very sweet. This group of words are in proper order and it makes complete sense. So it is a sentence and it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. In the second example, mangoes, sweet, very, these are. This group of words do not make any sense. It is just a jumbled word. So it is not a sentence. There are four types of sentences: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. An assertive sentence is also called as a declarative sentence. An assertive sentence declares or states something. Assertive sentence can be divided into affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Example: the children are learning grammar. The cow gives us milk. Both are affirmative sentence. She does not speak French is a negative sentence. If you find no, not, never, hardly, etc. in a sentence, then it is a negative sentence. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It ends with a question mark. There are two types of questions: WH questions and yes or no type question. WH question starts with what, when, where, why, whom, how, etc. Example for that is, what is your name? The other question, yes or no type question, starts with auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb includes be form verbs, do verbs, have verbs, modal verbs, etc. Example for that is, do you want anything? Can you lift this box? An imperative sentence gives a command, an instruction, or makes a request. Example: complete the work and report to me. Don't forget to bring your books tomorrow. Please switch on the fan. An exclamatory sentence shows a sudden strong feeling. It ends with an exclamation mark. Example: what a melodious voice. Alas, he is gone. How hot it is today. A sentence consists of two main parts, that is, subject and predicate. Most sentences in English begin with a subject. The subject is usually a noun, a pronoun, or a noun phrase. It is also called the naming part. The predicate is all that we tell about the subject. It is also called as the telling part. For example, Lata is a clever girl. Lata is the noun here in this sentence. It is the subject. Is a clever girl is the predicate. He unfolded the map. He is a pronoun. He is the subject in this sentence. Unfolded the map is the predicate. Early to bed is a good habit. Early to bed is a noun phrase. It is the subject in this sentence. Is a good habit is the predicate. Every sentence must have a subject and a verb. Some verbs have an object. The subject of the sentence is the person or the thing the sentence talks about. The verb of the sentence is the action word and comes after the subject. The object comes after the verb. The object may be a noun or a pronoun. The object receives the action performed by the subject. Ralph teaches geography in a college. Here, Ralph is a noun. It is the subject in this sentence. Teaches is an action word. It's the verb. Geography is an object. To find out the object, you'll have to ask two questions: what or whom. What does Ralph teach? Ralph teaches geography. So, geography is an object. She secured the highest mark in English. Here, she is a pronoun. It is the subject. Secured is the verb. The highest mark is the object. What did she secure? She secured the highest mark. The highest mark is the object here. Everyone in my family loves me. Everyone in my family is a noun phrase. It is a subject. Loves, verb. Whom does everyone in my family love? Me is the answer for that. If you get the answer for what and whom, then that is an object. Thanks for watching.